I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to. Hello, 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 hello. This is Shirley Crawford. I am the owner of Second Chance Consulting, and I'm the executive director here at the Women's Business Center, RVA. And I'm here in my office, and I'm coming to you, with what is going to be a weekly episode of what we're calling WorkHARDaholics. And so you often hear people saying that work hard, play hard. And we have this entire society that always tells you, don't work so hard, work smarter, not harder. But here's the real deal. Here's my inside scoop. I like working hard. I work very smart, but because I'm working hard, because I'm diligent, because I'm doing all things meticulously and well with all of my mini lists, as you can see from my whiteboard behind me, I'm able to do more than the average bear. And I know that I'm not the only one. There are lots of you out there. You're WorkHARDaholics as well. You have all these people who spend their entire lives working. They're used to getting up every day doing their 9 to 5. And then all of a sudden they're told, retire because you're too old. Or stop doing this because you should spend more time playing golf. And some of those people you hear about a year later, and sorry to be morbid, but they're dead. Like they've lost their purpose. They've lost their fire. They've lost it. And I'm determined not to. So I enjoy my work. So when people are like, what are you doing on Saturday? Well, I'm going to go to the office for a little while. Why? Because it makes me feel better. Just to know that things are in order so that on Monday morning, when everyone's coming in with all their calamity and craziness, that I'm at a good place. Like I know where things are. I'm settled with the things that I need to deal with so that I can better deal with the rest of you. So what we'll be experiencing together in these moments of time that we're calling WorkHARDaholics. And yes, there's a website. It's not done yet. And yes, the name is being trademarked. So hope you enjoyed it. I made it up myself. And so you too could enjoy it, but all rights belong to me. Yay. Okay, so I would normally start now. I have this little theme song. At this point, you probably heard it. Probably played before I started talking. And let me know what you think, because I wrote it myself. I wrote a song about it. There it was. But yeah, but let me know what you think about it. I'm curious. Don't hurt my feelings too much. But I also want to talk about the balance of what happens to working hard. Still working smart, still being efficient, but like really being hungry, being passionate, and really going after what you want, as opposed to being one of those people who passively lets life pass you by. The other side to that is, though, if you're like me, I play very hard. I'm great at it. I was just saying, Saturday I woke up and I was just like, it's Saturday. What do I feel like doing? And I also know, because of recent events in the news, I just have Virginia Beach on my mind. So what did I do? I got in the car. I drove to Virginia Beach. Had a lovely day. It was a great day. Had an absolute marvelous time. And then like yesterday for me was Sunday. When you're seeing this, I don't know what day yesterday was, but at the time of the recording, yesterday was Sunday. And so I made this post on my Instagram account, which all of my social media is Shirley E. Crawford. Follow me. I have an Auntie Shirley out there as well, but that's all we're talking about for now. I'm sure I'll do good and post that information in here someplace so that you can follow and share and comment back and let me know your thoughts, especially if you're a workaholic. Love to hear from you. But yesterday was Sunday, so what does that mean for me? For my balance, I went to church. There's prayer at 10 a.m. service. I go to Abundant Life Church of Christ. Welcome to come by anytime. And so that gave me what I needed spiritually. It was a great word from my pastor. It made me feel purposeful. And I felt very peaceful when it was all said and done. And then after that, I ran an errand or two for my mother. She actually went off with my sister. And then I went to Broad Appetit. And had a great time. Found my favorite curbside creations, had my alligator. If you haven't had the alligator po' boy, they really should pay me. I talk about them a lot. I'm going to have to talk to them about that. I talk about them a lot. So I had that, and of course Croaker Spot was there, and Mama J's, and some places I've never tried before, which is why I like Broad Appetit. It's a great time. Bistro 27 is one of my favorite restaurants because of Broad Appetit. Just an FYI. Broad Appetit is here in Richmond. It's kind of like the Taste of Chicago, if you've ever been to that, which is also a phenomenal event that normally happens around my birthday, which is coming soon to a city near you, June 29th. Happy birthday to me. Celebrate me whatever way you like. And so you get sample plates, normally between like $4 and $5. They have money being raised for Feed More and other programs in the area. Some vendors are out there. Anyway, it's a great thing. So I get to eat and walk it off, because they have culinary competitions on the ends, like with Reynolds Culinary School. I don't know who else. I think it's normally Strayer or someone else. And then they have musicians playing all along. But the point is, I get to make a lap or two, eat something new. Like Boca, I hadn't tried them before, even though I drive past them all the time. Anyway, the point is, this is part of my balance. And so I, like I said, did church, went to that, and then to cap it all off, I came into work. And I got so much done. It was so productive. It made me happy. And so for others, they want to label it and say, well, that's not balance. But it is balance. It's my balance. And the thing that we all have to know is that what's right for you isn't right for everyone else. And so if you're a real workahardaholic, like I am, then you're doing a bunch of things. You're always doing something. That's my real definition of a workahardaholic. You're always doing something. That's what you need to know. Okay, so that was my Play Harder moment for this week, and I'll have more of them. I also don't work on Fridays, so if you're looking for me in the office, you're looking in the wrong place. I won't be here. Now, I might be here on a Saturday, I might be here on a Sunday, but Fridays, on principle alone, as my expression of the fact that I'm an entrepreneur and I don't work on Fridays. Want to let you know about a couple things that are happening here at the center. So this is my little schedule segment. On June 20th, we're having a sip and paint. You'll see it in our newsletter. If you don't receive our newsletter, go to our Facebook page. You can sign up for our newsletter or drop me a message, and we'll get you connected. And that way you'll know exactly what's happening here at the center. So there's that. So there's sip and paint. So for those of you who imbib, want a little wine with your painting, it's $35, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not a wine drinker. I'm just not. To the disappointment of many a person, I just don't care for the stuff. So, but they'll have it all the same. And then on July 20th, we're having a movie. It's all about the history of this neighborhood in Brooklyn or the Bronx. I haven't seen it yet. I just know the details. It's my whole community that was burnt down, and they rebuilt it, and so it's a housing thing. And I will probably make sure to drop in a picture of it somewhere in here so that you can actually see that. And that's going to be happening. You have to get tickets, but the event itself is actually free. And so, but you have to register for tickets, and it's a really big deal. So it's a documentary, and we are the only location in Richmond who's getting access. So we're going to premiere it at the Bowtie Theater on July 20th. And so, but you have to register and get tickets. If you're interested in being a sponsor, please let me know, because we're also having an entire housing day. So with realtors and bankers and anything dealing with the housing industry, probably housing opportunities made equal, or RRHA, something along those lines. All kinds of things are happening on that day. So join us, because it'll be amazing. So I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what's going to be happening here with the WorkHARDaholics. Be proud of who you are. If you're wondering if you are a WorkHARDaholic, you might be a WorkHARDaholic if you sleep with your laptop. How do you do this? I should know. I sleep with mine. I rolled over onto it just the other day. So, Oftentimes I keep my laptop or a phone like right next to the bed for very logical reasons. Because if I'm dreaming, because even in my sleep I'm still an entrepreneur, I'm coming up with these brilliant ideas. And so rather than torture myself and make myself wake up all the way, if I can roll over, type out what it is, then I can go back to sleep peacefully. As opposed to going, am I going to remember that in the morning? Oh my, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. So that's what happens with that. You might be a workaholic if the first thing you do in the morning is check your email. I'm just saying. So it could be you. Either way, we welcome you, workaholics, or even you spectators who are just like, what is all this about? You're welcome here. So we hope this will be your new little family. You'll join us in all the fun. If you have any questions about some particular aspect of business, I've been doing small business consulting for over 20 years. So it's, of course, the first thing I like to talk about. We'll have interviews with some people who we know are some workaholics. Who'll tell you how they manage to balance it all and how they make it look so easy. That's the part that amazes me. Like, people tell me I'm fascinating and they can't believe I get all this stuff done, but I'm looking at these other people going, oh my God, how did they do it all? And so we're going to find out. So welcome again to the first episode of WorkHARDaholics. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the club. Welcome. And happy entrepreneuring. And until next time, I'm Shirley Crawford, once again the owner of Second Chance Consulting, your second chance at a first impression, and the executive director of the Women's Business Center, RVA, located at 1510 Willow Lawn Drive, directly across the street from Kroger at Willow Lawn. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Work hard, play harder.
I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to.